What kind of a defense could be put together for the defendants in this case? I mean...
Well, when you say the defendants, you're grouping together several people who may have entirely different defenses. Captain Medina's defense would be he didn't do it, and it's that simple.
Well, is there such a thing as murder in a war such as Vietnam, where you have a guerrilla warfare and you're in hamlets and villages like My Lai?
It's a good question. I think a very difficult one to litigate. There are no clear guidelines laid down as to when the enemy ceases to be the enemy. If I kill civilians with my airplane as a bomber pilot, why, presumably I wouldn't be charged. If somebody shoots them with a gun, maybe that's a crime. That's a question to be decided.
So there's a definite difference between killing and the legal term murder or homicide?
Yeah. All killing in wartime would be murder, except that you have the defense of excusable or justifiable homicide because it is an act of war. Now, where that ends, nobody knows.
Might this case become a kind of U.S. Nuremberg trial?
Well, it could if the chain of command were to escalate upwards as it did in Nuremberg. That is, if Medina said, well, I told Kelly, but Barker told me, and Henderson told Barker, right down the line. That's not the fact. Medina does not say he was told to slaughter anybody, and he doesn't say that he authorized any slaughter.
The British have a system whereby they do not name certain defendants. People who haven't been arrested, charged with a crime, I believe until they come to trial, they're not named and so on. Is something of this sort in line for the United States now?
I don't know. I'm very chary of restrictions on the press. I think that's an easy way to lead into corruption. Indeed, if the military could tell the press what to print, the military could take over the country within a matter of days. So I think the American people will give up very hard on putting that kind of clamp on the press.